ये सेगमेंट बिजनेस ओनर्स को सर्व किया जाएगा। सेल्स एक बिजनेस की फंक्शन है, एक बिजनेस की जान है, लेकिन सेल्स करने के लिए हौसला और टैलेंट चाहिए। ये टैलेंट कहाँ से आता है? अंदर से आता है और इज इट समथिंग दैट वी कैन लर्न? हमारे अगले गेस्ट एक मास्टर ट्रेनर है कोल्ड कॉलिंग वर्क्स के कंपनी के साथ, जिसका नाम है रवि भिंडी। Let's talk to him and find out a little bit more about how we can cold call.
Hi.
Ravi, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So, आप एक मास्टर ट्रेनर हैं कोल्ड कॉलिंग वर्क्स के साथ।
Yeah.
आपने ये बिजनेस शुरू किया लास्ट ईयर में, राइट?
2 साल हो गए।
2 साल हो गए।
जी।
अच्छा, 2 साल पहले आप एक रियल्टर थे।
अभी भी हूँ।
अभी भी हूँ। Oh,
हाँ।
अच्छा, okay. So, when you were a realtor, I mean, obviously you noticed that there was some sort of mix missing, and that's what drove you to start this business?
जब मैंने कोल्ड कॉलिंग शुरू किया, जब मैंने रियल एस्टेट शुरू किया, तब मैंने कोल्ड कॉलिंग ही से कई क्लाइंट्स हासिल किया।
जी।
और 8 साल से मैं कोल्ड कॉलिंग कर रहा हूँ।
8 साल से?
8 साल हो गए थे।
Wow, okay.
और फिर जब मैंने कंपनी स्विच की थी
जी।
फ्रॉम रॉयल लेपेज टू कोल्डवेल बैंकर, और वहाँ पे जब मैं कोल्ड कॉलिंग कर रहा था तो मेरे मैनेजर ने मुझे कहा कि तुम हमारे लिए कुछ कर सकते हो कि नहीं, ना? एंड ही काइंड ऑफ कॉम्प्लीमेंटेड मी ऑन how
effective
I was
you
good
must
at
have
cold
been.
calling.
अच्छा,
Yeah.
तो आप एक रियल एस्टेट एजेंट हैं।
जी हाँ।
और 8 सालों से आप जब काम कर रहे थे इन रियल एस्टेट,
Yes.
आपने ये you found you found success in cold calling, so to people that were buying or selling homes?
So what I did is जब मैं prospecting कर रहा था, तो cold calling और door knocking से मैंने शुरू किया। और जब मैं cold calling कर रहा था तो कई लोग कहते थे कि मुझे अभी घर नहीं बेचना, तो उनको मैं कहता था कि is it okay if I keep in touch with you?
Right.
और कई लोगों ने कहा yes, that's fine,
हाँ।
उन्होंने मुझे अपना email address दिया, तो I just kept in touch with them, and eventually after 6 months, after a year, after 2 years, I started getting calls from these people.
That you originally
Spoke
called with.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that's how the cycle began. It wasn't like overnight success.
Right.
It took effort every day to make those calls.
And so you said that was 8 years ago you started, and you went from one real estate broker to another and to another.
Yes.
That has stayed with you.
Yes. So currently I'm doing my broker's license, which is becoming a manager. And when I spoke to my manager about this, he actually asked me if I would do some cold calling training in my office, and I started doing that.
And so that's how you started to get into teaching.
And that's where I
cold
saw a
calling.
need for cold calling. And I see this need in insurance business, mortgage broker business, real estate business, anyone who is trying to sell a product, right? And trying to get more clients.
So cold calling में, हमने पहले कहा कि you need like हिम्मत, you need हौसला, like, you need courage.
Yeah.
So how do you teach that?
So cold calling is similar to public speaking. So आपको जानना चाहिए आप क्या कह रहे हो फ़ोन में। अगर आपको कोई ऑब्जेक्शन देता है तो आपको वो रिहर्स करना चाहिए फ़ोन पे जाने से पहले।
So meaning when somebody tells you no.
Yeah.
Tells you no, you need to know how to respond to
Counter.
that.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you need to practice it. And it takes time, because what you will find is every day you'll get new objections. After 8 years of cold calling, I'm still getting new objections. So I have all these objections written down with all the answers to what to say to people. And now I'm applying this in insurance business and mortgage brokers business. And I actually go to these brokerages and I show them that I'll call in your business. I don't need to know everything about the product, but let me make some calls on speaker to show you how it's done.
अच्छा, तो फिर आप उसके सामने आप बैठ के phone call, आप cold call करते हैं.
And it's amazing because I just know how to place my language.
हाँ.
I get appointments on the phone, and that raises the confidence of that salesperson in front of me.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, I mean, isn't that talent? Or you're saying that this talent can be learned?
It can be learned. It was a lot of practice because the first few calls I made, I had someone say, yes, I want to sell my house. And I was used to no's. And when the person said yes, मुझे नहीं मालूम था मैं क्या कहूँ.
जी.
So I hung up the phone.
Hi.
Yeah. And I actually got one of my colleagues to call that person and then kind of carry on the conversation.
Because you're so used to hearing no's.
No's, yeah. Yeah.
तो
So-
फिर ये no सुनने के लिए, you know, you do need courage. So how do you, what's that mindset that goes on in your mind? Because there's lots of people that are business owners within our community.
Yeah.
A lot, you know, in sales.
Yeah.
So how do you, what advice can you lend them to deal with that no?
I think the big thing is trying to build small wins out of those no's. Because if
Small
they're-
wins.
Wins.
अच्छा.
So what you want to do is अगर वो आपका प्रोडक्ट अभी नहीं खरीदना चाहते या सर्विस अभी नहीं खरीदना चाहते तो आपको उनको पूछना चाहिए कि इज़ इट ओके इफ़ आई कीप इन टच एंड कैन आई गेट योर ईमेल
फिर
एड्रेस
बाद में आप फोन कर सकते हैं. Oh, you build your list by
and
getting
then you
their
build your
email
list.
address.
That's right. And then every month you should be sending them something. You should be on top of their mind.
So follow up भी बहुत important है
Yes.
sales में.
Yeah. Because 80% of the people will keep in touch with, like you have to keep in touch with people for at least 5 to 12 times for them to call you back and ask you questions.
So 5 to 12 times.
Yeah. A year.
You have to call me
Or email.
in order for me to like trust you. Like what's that mindset of the buyer? So I'm the buyer or the seller of my home, let's say.
So for example, you own a home and I called you and you don't know me,
जी.
but I've introduced you as a realtor.
जी.
I'm a realtor. तो आप कहते हो कि अभी मुझे अपना घर नहीं बेचना और मैं it's okay for me to keep in touch and you give me your email address.
जी.
तो मैं आपको every month stats email करूँगा कि
Like statistics.
stats on the market,
अच्छा.
housing market,
कि
how
मेरे
the
immediate
market's
neighborhood में
exactly
क्या क्या कौन सी घर
like a newsletter.
अच्छा. Oh,
And
okay.
then maybe quarterly I'll keep in touch with you and I'll just say, hey, Janita,
So it's just a matter of following up and just, you know, planting a seed.
yes, exactly.
But that also takes, because you don't know if I could say no on
Yeah.
all 12 of those phone calls.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So, I mean, आप ये कहाँ पे सिखाते हैं आप? आप classes चलाते हैं?
I usually do it like out of like a conference room at like Sheraton.
अच्छा, conference room
Yeah,
पे
yeah,
आप
like
करते हैं?
any hotel. Like,
अच्छा.
and then I have
तो workshops जैसे आप
yes,
चलाते हैं?
and I
अच्छा.
have a couple of colleagues, mortgage brokers who own their own offices. So I
वहाँ पे
actually
करते हैं?
yeah.
तो रवि ये courses आप free में चलाते हैं या?
I do have introduction courses where I give any salespeople basic understanding of how cold calling is done.
अच्छा.
I show them how to draft a basic script,
Okay.
and then I go through on how to deliver that script.
Oh, great.
I actually do it in front of them, and then I try to get appointments, and whatever appointments I get, it's theirs.
Like
of course.
meaning you'll make phone
Yeah.
calls right on the spot
Yes,
and get
I do.
appointments.
And
Okay.
what I do is I show them how to do it.
Themselves, so that they can
Themselves.
apply it to their
Exactly.
business.
Exactly.
So how, like, what's your website address so people can look this up, this free
it's
course?
called coldcallingworks.net.
Perfect, great.
Coldcallingworks.net.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Ravi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Best of
Thanks,
luck to
Nina.
you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me here.